Citizen doesn't play nice with windowed mode. So you're going to see my desktop for a second. I know how incredibly thrilling that is. Oh, hey, there we go. Holy shit, a whole 30 frames a second. It's actually doing better today. Okay, give me a second. I gotta see, this will happen every time. I'll have to tab out anytime I want to do anything. It's a wee bit of a pain. Okay, give it a second for the stream to update, because there we go. So, is that working? It's showing there's a little bit of delay with the stream. It's not quite as fast as it normally is. Can you guys hear me okay? One very silly thing I'll warn you about with this game, if any of you do try it out, and you happen to be on your ship, and you send your character to sleep on your ship to try and log out. Y is the button to get up. If you hold down Y, though, it self-destructs your ship. So, don't do that unless you like blowing up ships. They're basically at the moment, this trial to the 23rd, they're giving thanks Jimmy, that's awesome. They're basically giving access to a bunch of ships, like more than you would have starting out, which is quite cool, which is probably why I'm going to choose one of the fancier ones. Fancy. Okay, no coffee machine in this apartment. There was in the other one. Disappointed. It's a functioning coffee machine. Like, it actually, had a little mechanism for the spout, and you could take the cup out and have it just spill all the coffee. It's very cool. Frame rate seems like it's still kind of crap frame rate, but ooh, it's taking a bit of a. It takes a while. Like, the frame rate improves after you're playing for about an hour or so. Very hungry on the page file all around. Have a look there. I'm actually thinking it's actually pushed me to kind of maybe upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM, because right now, what's the difference between waking up every morning and committing suicide by reactor overload, though? If one happens, you wish the other to happen in every scenario, especially if you're playing Star Citizen. Yes, Fenrisk. Should I be calling you Fenrisk in stream, or Fenrisk? That's the question now. Okay, out into the Blade Runner-esque city. At least this one is quite Blade Runner-esque. I think we were talking about the other day, the graphical style to me, not just out here, but in the hotels and everything, the ships, it kind of screams of Deus Ex Human Revolution to me, just the style. Right, where do I need to go? See this thing, there's no easy map. There are sometimes maps around the place, but no, that's a dodgy dark alley with some dude sitting on a sofa down the end of it. Already made the mistake of going down there. Not that it's actually dangerous, just, I'm a little bit uncomfortable about it, that's all. As it should be. As it should be. Nope, this isn't where I want to go.
Do you think you could stream this on Discord at the same time without breaking anything?
No, because it's already a struggle. I can see the frame rate's actually dropped because I'm using Twitch. because
Damn.
like some of the work is done by the processor, like for a chunk of the work is done by the processor. Normally that's fine because most games aren't that multi-threaded, but yeah. Why do you ask?
So I can watch in real time because I'm watching your stream now, right? So anything I see is gonna be delayed.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Shit. Look, unless I could actually, afford a separate streaming box, not going to happen. Uh, so, oh, here's my tram. You'll see that in a second. Yeah. Will I just describe everything to you, like, audio descriptors?
I can see it. I'm watching. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay, it's not that far behind. Grand.
No, it's not. It's like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, maybe.
Yeah. Which is odd because like I'm using the low latency mode, which is normally a bit faster, but for whatever reason, well, Twitch was a bit flaky these last few weeks anyway. So, and off we go on the strangely realistic, even though it's a hover tram. This just reminds me of being on like your, subways and stuff to airports.
Yeah, there's the what's that rail called at Frankfurt Airport? You know, the automatic tram thingy.
Yeah. To me,
It's in a space version, you see.
yeah. Well, to me, it kind of feels like Barcelona, Madrid. That's my kind of touch point for. Um,
Looks a little bit too safe to be the Lewis.
Oh, definitely. Too much space. Look how much like.
Yeah, but attacked yet.
Yeah, exactly. You're not bumping into some junkie who's got like one of the, and some dude trying to skim your card.
Right, so on serious topics.
Okay.
I have not been paying attention to this game at all. I was hyped at first, and unfortunately my natural muscles took over. So tell me, and possibly the audience if they were similarly distracted, why are you taking a tram?
I'm taking a tram because that's the only way to get to the starport. There's no fast way. There's definitely an attention to detail as regards functioning objects, if you get what I mean. That like, if there's a shop there, generally it's a shop you can buy stuff in. Not everything yet, but it seems like that's the plan. They do have problems where some of the NPCs don't sit down. That's you're gonna see a bit of this. Exactly. There's a mass pandemic of hemorrhoids on this planet. But generally, that things in some way kind of function. Because when I first woke up in the game, I'm just in the little hotel room, and I was saying to the guys there, not this time, but the other time, there was a functioning little coffee machine. And the little spigot came down, rotated down into the cup. I pulled the cup out, and it started like basically spilling out the coffee all over the place because there's no cup there. Little things like that. So
how much of this is a game instead of
that
a tech demo?
Yeah, it kind of feels a bit like Second Life or something like that, where it's trying to simulate like a world. And I don't know, I haven't got into. There's a lot of bounties, and there's like you can go after pirates and stuff apparently, but it's just taken me so long to get everything done because learning everything is very step by step, and I haven't been really using guides because I wanted to just figure it myself, which is probably a bit stupid, but I just wanted to kind of go in without any kind of major bias, I just want to make up my own mind. And it is clunky, and you feel like there's a lot of stuff where they could make it easier for people, but at the same time, there is something to be said for the experience of learning as you go and just figuring it out. So, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a few things they could make easier, though. Let's see.
Is this entirely single player, or are they making it multiplayer?
Oh, no, this is fully multiplayer. That's why I was saying to the guys, if anyone wants to jump in this week while it's free, fucking give me a shout, because
it looks like a big game.
It is.
Like, how much of a download are we talking?
I don't think it's that big. They do recommend running from your SSD, and like I've got like a Ryzen 1700X, so like 8 core, 16 threads, and it's kicking its ass. And like I have a RTX 2070 as well, and Like, okay, I'm about 34 frames a second. It'll often dip down to about 24. It does improve as the kind of after about an hour or so, as it gets better reading the page file. The other thing is RAM. Like, so it looks like if you want a better experience, you probably need about 32 gigs. So I'm not saying you couldn't run it, but just don't expect it to run to run very nice.
I'm a console player, man. 30 FPS is my cap.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going the wrong way here. Right. Hangars to elevators. So what did that say? Hangar 7. So you even have to remember which hangar the thing said your ship was going to. It's like it doesn't leave you a marker or anything saying, "Hey, go to 7." It's like, no, you got to remember it.
I hope you at least have a data pad or something that you can make notes on.
Not really. I mean, there is a in their there is a kind of like a I have a name for it, the Moby glass thing, and you do have like you can kind of set out. See, this is not a single pilot ship. This is but I'm gonna fly it anyway because it's a cool fucking ship. It's fucking gigantic. Like, thing has like multiple dorm rooms and all sorts of stuff tucked away. So
would it be viable then if you were to play? Let's say you played with a bunch of Rosen boys, but only you had a ship.
Like, as in I had a big ship. Yeah. Everyone else could join.
We just lived on your ship. And
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
didn't have ships of our own. Is there much in the way of ground gameplay, combat-wise, anything-wise?
There is like ground kind of FPS stuff as well as, but no, the thing is like the only way to play it free at the moment is this thing until the 23rd or 24th. After that, it's like 50 quid. So you're kind of in the cost of a game. You get one ship, you get one small ship for that, and you're kind of on your way. I can't remember where the fucking switch is. You actually have to find the button to open things as well. It's like super.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jimmy. I was like,
yeah.
not that obviously I don't want to be that guy that watches a game and says, "Can you do this inexplicable and really specific things?" I've played with people like that. You know, when you're a kid and you show off your new game or your new toy, and you're playing, let's say, Batman. It's like, oh, can you use the Batmobile in here? You're like, no, this is Arkham Asylum. Why would I have the Batmobile in the building? You know, everyone's got a friend like that. But Star Wars Galaxies is what I was thinking of in terms of having the multi-room ships and the perfectly viable to just not have your own spaceship.
Yeah, well, you'd need like I said, to actually join the game, you kind of need the small one, but you don't have to use it either. You could just join and we could do.
I mean, obviously, I'm not saying let's not buy a spaceship.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the way. Is that it? God damn! I can't, like this is embarrassing. It's like I can't. You know, it's like forgetting your keys or something. It's like I can't remember where the access point is. Is it up here? Is it? Let's have a look.
They need to have an NPC that you can ask, so you can say, yeah, I'm sorry, what it is, mate, is,
Where's the entrance? Like, I only bought it last week, and yeah, I wasn't really paying attention when the salesman was, you know, showing it before it was delivered.
I haven't lost my keys, per se.
Love that, per se. It's like, yes, you have. Is this it here? God damn. This is, yeah.
Just walk around the ship and put the key in random holes and see what happens.
Yeah, there's a lot that can be said about that.
Okay, let's think where would logically the gangway be. It would be at either the front, under the cockpit, or it would be at the back, under the loading bay, right? Or on one of the sides. Okay, I've just realised I've just said all four parts of the ship, but start with below the cockpit.
Okay. Why's my helmet not equipping properly? Actions. Do we have torch? Nope. Player. Nope. Don't want to force a respawn. Item actions. What? This is weird. Why is it not allowing me to put my helmet on? That is weird. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this. Just me not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Ah, there we go. I think I had to be out from under the ship. Maybe my head was clipping or hitting the top of the ship or the bottom of the ship. Right. If anyone sees anything that looks like an access port, there we go.
Go straight to the front of the ship and look in if you found it.
That's also what I was looking for, the torch, because I couldn't see half of the fucking shit. No.
Okay, is this the front of the ship?
This is the back of the ship. So I'm hoping.
No, you have a gun on the back, so unless there's a pointing for some reason. I'm pointing. The loading bay at the back, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that it?
So I'm hoping now that's the thrusters. So I'm obviously not going to climb in through them. Can't tell. I did this the other day.
Okay, go to the front of the ship. Stand in front of your cockpit and look straight down the ship.
Okay. Let's do this. Teamwork. Let's the Rosen boys pool our talents and
Alternatively, hold on to the landing gear and take off.
Exactly. Well, the funny story, I actually fell out of my ship during full quantum drive, which is basically their warp drive. I I fell out of the ship because I was messing around with the with the cargo bay lift. I was like, oh, you can open that when it's in, and I stepped on it thinking I'll be grand, and I literally got blown out of the thing and basically reappeared in normal space, and I could just see the marker for my ship getting like hundreds of thousands and then millions of kilometers away from me.
This looks like a loading bay or an entry thingy.
Yeah, it probably is. It normally highlights, so you've got to get highlight. So
Don't stand right under it. That seems like a bad thing.
Yeah, probably. God, there's nothing obvious though, is there? Like there's some vents there. Like on some of the other ships, you see a ladder, or you'll straight away come up against something that'll highlight. But this is, unless it's
okay. So let's assume that thing isn't the way on board.
Okay.
Is that not a ladder? No, that looks just at the landing gear port. So the next places it might be would be on either the left or the right side of the cargo hold.
So you reckon all the way to the back down here. So let's have a. So you reckon just before the whole.
Okay, what's this ship called?
The Anvil. We're looking up guides how to actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah.
My tablet, so it still feels like a. Anvil Carrack allows entry through the landing gear.
Through the landing gear. Okay, that's probably.
This does
Oh
sound
man!
like
Look at this! Look at this!
What is it?
It's like steps. There's little steps on the landing gear. Okay. How do I? Let's have a look around. Is there a switch here somewhere? No. Suspiciously. See, you have the steps up there, but.
Steps to reproduce. A friend went up on the landing gear. The other took off and retracted the landing gear. He stayed there even in space travel.
Yeah, that's not the way I want to fly this ship. Okay, normal entrance.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Dude, don't worry. I had like there's not a great. Well, I'd say there's not a. You know the way other games there's normally like a good amount of like YouTube videos and pages with information for new players. You know that may either someone has a wiki or something like that. It's pretty terrible for this because there's almost like it's almost like a snobbish adherence to assumed knowledge, like, you know. Um, anyway, yes, tugboat. This, the
Don't call it the tugboat. You
okay.
don't listen to what Jimmy has to say.
Look, since you're helping me out here, I have to be nice.
I'm not doing it. Oh, wait, here we go. The carrot ground access from Reddit. Oh, why? No, I didn't. Am I the only person a little concerned with only being able to access a carrot from the ground through the garage ramp?
Garage ramp. Okay, so that's gonna be around the back, probably. I would suspect.
You need to. It seems like you need to trigger something. An enormous and slow-moving ramp. It says.
Okay, well, the
So
ramps normally highlight, so maybe I just missed it. Or does it load to the side? See, normally when you'll hover in, you'll actually see. Well, that's thrusters again. That looks like venting. This looks like maybe it might be, but there's a few danger warning, danger Will Robinson signs. There's the gun assembly. Is there anything here around? Actually, I didn't really check. Nope. Okay.
yeah. So nobody seems to have a problem with entering the carrot, and I'm starting to think this is not your ship.
Oh, no, this is my ship. Look at the marker.
No, I think you tagged somebody else's ship.
I'm basically the old man arguing with someone that it's my car when it's actually their car, and then it turns out my car is like parked, 3 spaces over or something, and I've just, you know, blatantly not seen it the entire time. Well, did it say cargo bay or vehicle hold?
It said cargo bay. I didn't see the word vehicle anywhere. Do you have to lower the ramp to enter the carrot from the ground? Seems so. I feel like they could have left out one or two of the weapon racks in the armory for a small elevator that goes to the ground.
Yeah, because like some of the other ships have like they have like extendable ladders and all sorts.
Oh.
Like this is actually really
I
confusing.
can't see.
I might just call another ship.
I don't see anywhere where it's. So it says here the only way to get in from the ground is through the ramp, because the carrot's not really meant to go down to planets. But if you're docked, it's fine. Are you docked or are you on a planet?
I'm docked.
Are you on a planet or a space station?
No, I'm on a space station, spaceport. I'm on a planet, but on the port. Like you can land on planets as well, like outside of.
Okay. Is there is there a boarding tunnel like on a plane? Is there anything in the
No, there isn't. Let's have a look up along here. Because normally, you can do it from a bit of a distance away. Like I say, if this doesn't work now, I'm just going to switch. Awesome start to the stream, which was already late.
Yeah, I'm reading through all the articles I can find on the carrot, and not one of them tells you how to board it.
Yeah, but see, this is
It all just assumes that you should know this.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. There's a lot of assumed knowledge, and that doesn't help in endearing people to your already, very clunky, not fully working game. I know it's alpha, but that's not an excuse after this many years. It's like, come on. And they could, if they had certain things working. I know a lot of people who'd be really enthusiastic about this, but it's that little detail. Okay, fuck it. I'm just. This will just be a stream of me like walking around the ship looking for a switch. So yeah, or as entertaining as that be. Hey, so in the meantime, bit of sci-fi talk. Any series or anything you're currently interested in or looking forward to in broad sci-fi terms?
I really can't remember. Bloody terrible for sci-fi. I was thinking of. I've been meaning to watch Altered Carbon for the past year, and I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
Yeah.
It's
I
meant to be good. Is it
yeah,
good? Do you know if it's good?
it's good. Like I read the books years ago, but don't expect the most amazing thing in the world. It's just a good, solid kind of yeah, uh, cyberpunk detective kind of thriller with a bit with body swapping. Um, that's really it. I don't, if people go expecting the next Matrix or something, it's not going to be that. I remember the books being good, and I enjoyed the TV series as well. But that's about it. It's not. Um, let's see. Let's go for the Hammerhead.
Aha! Oh, don't change the ship. We need to win this.
Okay.
There are four points of entry to the ship: the main boarding ramp, the docking collar on the port side, the Pisces hangar, two doors on the top overlooking the Pisces hangar.
What?
Does any of that make sense?
No. Okay.
Hang on. Are these suggested points or are these actual points? I'm just going to read this comment so this is the Star Citizen fandom. This is the community who somebody disagreed with him and he replies, no, somebody disagreed with this comment and his reply was, it's not even just speed, it's the sheer size of the ramp. Look, you guys can spout whatever nonsense you want to justify your opinion, but you shouldn't have to lower essentially a fucking drawbridge to walk on and off your ship. Star Citizen.
Yeah, Hangar 7 once again, but like at least I think I know how to get onto this ship.
I'll close the tablet.
Yeah, at which point I proved that I just don't know how to get on board ships. Yeah, they're a very cantankerous player base. Yeah, I would go with the Expanse, and I just fell through the world.
There is no more Expanse for me to go through.
I am falling through the void, the rocky void.
Oh.
Yeah, you can you can see this obviously like parts which are functioning underneath as well, like that are obviously volumes you can access. But that's yeah, it's kind of quite cool. That happened a few times to me in what do you call it? No Man's Sky. They used to have a bit of collision problems with that. Yeah, just killed myself because.
So we are now at 10 minutes to 9 o'clock. So far, we have failed to enter the ship or succeeded in entering the planet.
Yeah, and guess what? It's probably going to bring me back to the hotel. So.
Another commute on the tram.
Yeah, exactly. God damn it! What this is too real. Okay.
Oh wow, it was just a dream.
Oh man, we totally do a Star Citizen machinima. Or machinima, yeah. Where it's just like everything that goes wrong is just taken as normal because that's just how things are in this universe. It's like you said, it's like I could have sworn such a vivid dream.
That's why you couldn't get on your ship. You were having a nightmare.
Exactly. That's how we explain all this away. So, folks, this is like a super meta stream, and yeah, that was all planned.
You are already dead.
Yeah. Ooh, frame rate's dropping like crazy now. 11 frames. I'll give it a second. It might just need to read a bit. Yeah, that looks like it's improving a little bit. Because I know if it's they do seem to be pretty good at blurring the frames, so that kind of helps. so it doesn't kind of feel like it's skipping quite as badly as it is. But like, yeah, the the frame rate is atrocious. I think Demi was having a look, and he's got a similar setup, or not too far different spec to myself, and like 88% of his RAM was being used up, with like 16 gigs of fast. I think he's like 200 megahertz RAM.
I have two questions. The first one is a technical question. The second one is a gameplay question. Do you think it would be worth it to roleplay a hobo on the tram?
Oh yeah, because other players use this. This is all real time. Like when you see the trams kind of going under a bridge when you're walking there, that's a real tram with like, and there might be players on it. So like, totally, yeah, that could be. You could make it your mission to like just be the the hobo guy, and don't break from character whatsoever. Like everyone everyone's like, hey, do you hear about the hobo guy on the European server?
Dispensing wisdom on the tram.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then my other question: can you fly the spaceships with a controller?
Yes, you can. You can move around with control as well, and the FPS.
God for that.
You will have to use keyboard as well though, because there's a lot of other functions and stuff that they're not mapped.
That's fine. I just don't want to fly a spaceship with a mouse and keyboard. It's impossible.
Yeah, they do a good job of it, but yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, a lot of the kind of the hardcore,
The hardcore.
I don't know what to call them. Star Citizen fanboys, whatever. Like they'll use HOTAS like sticks and whatever, but
So the hardcore guys use the HOTAS. I see.
Yes.
And honestly, no, using joysticks is fine. Even if you have this whole sort of setup with a throttle lever and the thumbstick, that's all fine.
Yeah.
One thing is you cannot fly with a mouse and keyboard. Anyone who flies with a mouse and keyboard isn't really flying. They're stringing themselves along and they're lying to themselves.
Literally stringing, because it's a lot of them use that kind of string type thing. Now, have I lost my? Oh, it's still there. Good.
Wait, you should let the chat choose your ship. You don't get to pick. You know what they all are. Chat, pick a ship for him.
God damn it!
Don't pick the Anvil Carrack.
Damn you. Actually, should check that. Boku can confirm flying with a mouse and keyboard is fine. Connor's just a crybaby. Jimmy has it in for you this evening.
But Jimmy, what ship?
Yeah. I'll just keep moving fast so no one can tell, and then I end up getting the one I want. See, it's already deployed. Why do I need to deploy another ship? It's kind of go with the yeah.
Which one is the most awkward to fly, Jimmy says?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Freelancer. Missed Freelancer is what Jimmy says. Fenris says, what is your always most broken trash ship you have? Which is obviously the webcam in the corner where you're not paying attention. But the point is not to ask. Guys, I gave you the chance to just pick a ship at random based on what you could see on the screen, and you did 20 questions instead. Like, obviously, he's going to pick his favorite and answer, what's the ugliest, most broken ship? Oh yeah, it's this one. I mean, I fly it all the time. It's my favorite, but really, it's ugly and broken. Come on.
In fairness, Jimmy, you did. Yeah. You're the.
I'm attacking Fenris here.
Yeah. Well, he opens himself up for it. Alright, so we're going with the Freelancer, yeah? Fair enough. This is probably just another space caravan. Cue some Pantera with Planet Caravan.
Can you actually board this one?
That is the question. In fairness, that's the only one I've had real trouble boarding. The rest of them fine. They're pretty obvious. Like there's either a big chunky switch or there's a big ramp. What? Oh, It won't even retrieve the damn thing? What the fuck is going on? Okay,
Oh dear.
so freelancer.
Try again.
So it did retrieve it, but now I'll have to store it again and retrieve it because it didn't tell me which bay.
Oh no, it's on the pad. It says on pad.
Yeah, but it didn't say which pad. So I have no idea unless I go individually check each pad. Which pad is
It
on?
did, didn't it? I thought it did.
No.
God damn it, I can't rewind the stream. I'm rewinding the stream. How do I break it? It's
No,
to rewind it.
it basically gave me a could not retrieve or could not.
Yeah, but it said on the thingy, you know, where you had it selected.
Yeah, sure.
There's a bunch of details there. I wasn't
Yeah.
looking close enough because I'm stupid.
Sure.
You don't sound like you believe me. I'm feeling very mistrusted right
Oh,
now.
what the? This was fun. This was fine yesterday. No problem at all. But now it's like, just actions, player. Now when I have to perform, when I have to actually
I'm thinking maybe this is like one of those loops, you know, like Groundhog Day. Every
Yeah,
time you try
yeah,
to get to the ship, you drop.
exactly.
You wake up again. You
Hey,
have to make the right decisions.
it's all your fault for making me pick the bad ship. I'm blaming you.
You still have to pick that ship. I mean, I know it's all Jimmy's fault. Everything's all Jimmy's fault, but still.
By the way, hi Dimmy. Hi Seb. How's it going? What are you saying there? Yes, I also hear that Jimmy has a hot ass. Something. I don't know. How could you work something about Star Citizen fans into that joke? Perfect game. They really spent their massive budget well. I just tried to see if they fixed Star Citizen. I'm not disappointed. You're welcome, Jimmy. You're welcome, Jimmy. The fuck? Okay. So what did it say was Bay 3 or Hangar 3. So I just need to go straight back there. Yeah, janky game is janky. Are you surprised? You know the mistake I made? I went for the same elevator as well. By the way, I found there is an easy way. You can actually roll for the floor. You can actually roll your. Oh no, you can't. That zooms. That's weird.
If you move the cursor off the list and then try scrolling, does that work?
No, because you have to be high. I feel like having Connor helping you solve mysteries in this game isn't a good shout. He spent half an hour missing a secret door I told him about as soon as he entered the building.
Wait, no, hang on. I'm not taking this shit from Jimmy. So we're in a ruined building, right? It's a ruined building with plenty of walls, and Jimmy says there's a secret door. Where's the secret door? Well, it's 2 floors above and 2 rooms to the right of the room I'm in. And all he says is there's a secret door. He didn't know there was a secret door. I already suggested there was a secret door. In the end, Steffi said, go all the way to the top of the stairs, all the way to the top. And I went all the way up to the top of the building, and then I used my supernatural side and found the secret door, and Jimmy's like, oh yes, that's me. And now he's doing the, aha, I triggered you. That was my intention all along. Do you know what? You need all the attention yourself. Why don't you go on Britain's Got Talent? Oh wait, because you've got none. Sorry,
I stepped into something there, obviously.
I was doing a Stinking City stream earlier, and it was mostly just people demanding that I buy a webcam and giving me very unhelpful advice to the point where I had to Google it myself. But the end result of all of that chaos was that I managed to wear an octopus on my head for some very serious plot points.
Okay. All right. That works.
You get to witness a tired detective say, I can be delicate, while wearing an octopus on his head and an apron made out of skin.
And no one bats an eyelid.
Not at all.
Okay, good. Jimmy said there, I have too much talent. Love me a good Connor rant. Oh dear. But
Jimmy wanted to do a raft stream. Something about Swimmy Jimmy and the tugboat. really likes the term tugboat for some reason.
Hey, you know, it could be onto something niche, some niche streaming there. Oh, it's funny. I already kind of know by the sound of it when I should be standing up and getting ready to get off the tram. uh, Jimmy says it was a good title, missed opportunity. Broken Boy. Oh, is the tugboat name actually sticking?
No, Jimmy just says tugboat every single time he speaks to me, but it comes from a Clickhole article where Toby Maguire was upset that people wouldn't
Wouldn't
call
call
him
him
Tugboat
tugboat.
Maguire.
Yeah. That was a bit the whole like gambling thing and him just being a total arsehole as well. Is it still there? Yeah, it is. So, number 3. Alright. Hangar elevated. I'm gonna go for one on the right, middle one. So hopefully I don't fall through this time. Because, like I said, that literally didn't happen at all yesterday. And there we go. Hangar 3. This may actually work. Jimmy says, yes, I named my entire fleet in No Man's Sky tugboat. Okay, this one's easy to get into. I remember, I think. Yep. It's actually pretty big for a 2-person ship. Or not, is
Why
it
do you
what?
get a 2-person ship when you've got no mates?
Because I like the legroom, you know? Just stretch out. You know, I move my laptop around to a different room. You know, just for just to feel like
so it feels like someone else is doing it.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, so we are now almost a full hour into the stream, and we have successfully boarded the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a destination first of all. Let's go across all the way to.
So what kind of missions are available? What could you do right now?
There's bounties and stuff, but this isn't really suitable for it. You don't get the delivery things later, so it's kind of like shoot a few pirates, a few rats, that kind of thing. I'm just more on for traveling around the different because I haven't visited all the planets because it's fucking big. It's huge. Like,
Yeah, but planets are boring. We want to see. Is there any FPS action, ground-based action you could do? What could you do with this ship?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I will fly somewhere and pick up some missions. How about that? Will that work?
Yes.
Okay.
But the chat has to tell you what you're doing.
Oh God. All right.
Not Okay. Self-destruct the ship is an instruction you don't have to follow. If the ship is not suitable for the mission type, you don't have to follow it either, or we can swap to another ship. Those are the
Yeah, they should change it from Y to F. Just like, yeah.
That's way too easy to accidentally press if you don't realize it. Why is my ship not rolling? And then
no, but I was explaining before you came on. I was explaining that like the button to get up when you wake up in your apartment or you wake up in your ship is Y, and I made the mistake before. Why is the button to get up or to sit down? But it's also if you hold down Y, it self-destructs your ship. Without any kind of like are you sure you wanted to self-destruct your ship? It's just like
is there any
boom.
visual warning that you're currently self-destructing your ship?
No, your ship just it just kind of like, you hear a bit of a sound like there's an audio cue and then
Can you show us? I mean, obviously be careful, but
I'll do it with a smaller ship, like because it takes about 4 hours to get these back.
Yeah, okay,
if you wreck them. So right, I need to contact the landing authority. See, is that the roof opening up? Just want to make sure I'm actually going the right way. That is a terrible position.
That is an ugly ship.
Oh yeah, but
Crash it, get another one.
nah, I'm gonna. Okay.
You gonna take off?
Yes, I am.
Do the pre-land. You haven't done the pre-flight checks. Go through the pre-flight checklist. Like Pelican, this is extremely unsafe.
Yeah, you know, I fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, wait a minute, this one flies different.
Oh, that's reassuring. I'm not sure I like being a passenger in this vessel.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's correcting a bit better.
You need to straighten the ship out, man. This is
just all kinds of bad flying, yeah.
giving me a migraine.
Seb, no, that's some random Star Citizen image I got off the internet. I wonder why is that every game dev company that gathers shitload of money from crowdfunding and can never properly utilize it because they get feature creep. And then, you know, instead of kind of going, hey, we should hammer out the stuff we know we can do first, they go, hey, we've got extra money, we've got to justify it now, and like, then, yeah. So nice of you there. Anyway, supposed to be doing some sci-fi chat. So, anyone here seen the?
Well, no, before you do anything, you are putting that landing gear up.
Fine.
Trying to upset me. What the hell, man?
Okay, level out a bit.
You know, I've never seen Dune. I've never read it. I know nothing about Dune.
Yeah, like it's influenced so much. It was even part of the environmental movement in the US during the 60s and 70s because it dealt with ecology at a time when, because he was a journalist, he was background, so it kind of dealt, you know, with a lot of stuff that it picked up in the kind of the campus kind of zeitgeist at the time.
Yes, like the it took its inspiration from that movie Tremors, you know, with the giant worms.
Yes. Cue the Dune fan rage, like, we're tired of it being disrespected. It's like, no, it's well respected, well liked, just not as popular as the things it inspired. Because it's a hard, you have to get the point of it. You have to read the series. So it's, or at least a good portion of the series. Okay, do we have our marker? Nope, we don't. Okay, let's definitely fly out a bit then. Let's
So, I play a game on my phone called Pixel Starships. Yeah, it's room management. I just opened it and it's like, hey, there's a ring around a gas giant that's been converted into a horse racing track. Bet on one of the horses. And then I lost because my horse farted with each gallop and was so slow from the embarrassment it couldn't win.
what?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. I read it on it. Mother hen Connor. Yeah, so like there's a whole lot of stuff going on in we're saying India there, but like so it's a so explain that in normal kind of relatable terms, or is it just that's just the way you
Did I?
that's just the way you interpreted it, or you there we go. Okay.
I don't know what you are referring to. Are
The
you referring
the game you were talking about, the
to the
mobile.
horse race?
Yeah,
No,
the
that's
horse.
literally what happened. There was a horse race, and my horse farted with each gallop, and then
Why?
lost because of the embarrassment.
Why is that a thing? I don't get it.
I don't know. The announcer was also a horse. It was a very strange thing to come into.
That's kind of quite surreal.
That's the sort of sci-fi that I'm into right now, apparently.
That sounds like something like Vert. Vert is kind of like drug sci-fi, where basically the drug is a feather you stick down your throat.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, and everyone who's on the drug kind of inhabits the same reality,
I see.
which is like like full on like mega acid trip reality. But the things in it can harm you as well. That's the.
That reminds me, I was having this chat with Josh about the fact that in Stoke we have like a drug epidemic with a synthetic drug which is known as monkey dust or just dust.
Oh yeah, that's similar to. Is that similar to like crocodile or crocodile? As in, it's kind of homebrew, really bad, and it really fucks you up. Like does damage.
It's like a mix of cleaning chemicals and some other stuff
Yeah,
that makes you super strong
yeah.
and super violent and
That
delusional.
yeah, that sounds like something. There was basically a form of kind of crack, like really cheap from other chemicals that users started basically putting together in Eastern Europe, and it places like the Ukraine and others, and it was literally killing people within a few months of using it, like straight out, like not just one or two people, but like if you use it, you're gonna die, you're gonna have organ failure.
Yeah, I always don't seem to die. They just become super
Yeah,
strong.
well, yeah, maybe this one isn't as harsh. Maybe the dealers go like, yeah, you know what, we actually need the people we sell our stuff to. It's not a good idea just to kill them all off. So
Well, the reason I bring it up is because shorthand, you just call it dust. You don't bother
Yeah.
with the monkey part. Dust and dust heads, which sounds to me like a cheap sci-fi show's idea of what a
future
rampant drug would be.
yeah, future
Like
drug.
would they just call it spice or dust?
Yeah. I'm realizing the planet is actually in the way here, so I may just need to.
Mr. Navigator, sir, there appears to be a planet in our path.
Yeah, let's see if I can change route and if that makes any difference. Because yes, there we go. Because then I can navigate around. Come on. Slowest stream ever. And yes, Jimmy, I know I'm late responding to you. I did read it when you put it up first. Acid is a hell of a drug. Actually, I remember there used to be this dude working, one of the managers in Hodges Figgis. Sound guy, good book recommendations, but you can just tell he burnt his brains years ago. It's just like you get the impression it's like, yeah, that's what you're on, and you did some damage there. You're not quite functioning maybe the way you were beforehand.
There's when I used to work in a fast food kitchen, one of the chefs came in through the back door, so the manager hadn't seen him yet. So the supervisor sees him and immediately starts ushering him back out the door, saying, "Mate, your face is green. You can't be here. Go home." Because he'd been out the night before and obviously overdone it.
We had something similar. One of our place I used to work, one of the kind of the floor managers, really sound guy. Everyone really liked him, but there was some of the senior company people were in visiting that day, and he came in steaming drunk, like just had come straight in from the night he was DJing the night before, and basically we end up having to hide him in the toilets until they were gone.
Right. I used to deal with the vending machines there, and in the morning I would come in, replace all the old stock, make sure nothing's out of date, and refill anything that's been sold out.
Yeah.
And so I'm working away, and then I notice I'm bleeding. I've cut myself on the shelf, and as I'm reviewing the blood, and it's smeared, so I know it's on the sweets now, and I need to clear everything out of the vending machine
Oh
and
Jesus.
get rid
Yeah.
of all of the blood-stained ones.
Yeah.
Right as I'm contemplating my next move, with blood dripping off my hand, I hear from behind me the voice of the owner of the whole place, just saying, "Good morning," of all the time that you would speak to a lowly vendor like me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why now?
Why in this moment decide to like, yeah. Jimmy's saying, have you ever had to hide Sean, Connor?
No, I don't see. I mean, there was one time I had to hide one of my mates because this guy was convinced that he'd had a thing with his girlfriend and was hunting him. So my mate hid upstairs while this guy reasons with me, and he's like, "I just don't believe he has. I just think he needs to stop saying it. I'm gonna hit him for saying it." And I'm like, "Well, if he didn't, then how did she know where he lived?" And he had to go think about that. So I hid him upstairs and got away with it, I guess.
This is probably terribly dangerous. Yeah, this is not a good idea.
Well, what's that? Open it! Open it!
Okay.
Oh my god, that's great. Can you?
You can fall.
Could you
Yeah.
airlock Jimmy, in theory?
Oh no, you absolutely can. I was watching a stream. I think it's My Name is Bife does the Destiny lore, but he's been doing a bit of Star Citizen, and they're just having such ridiculous fun, just annoying each other. Like, you know, three mates who, or sorry, is it four of them? Just think of four of your mates who just love getting a rise out of each other, and then having to run a ship together, where like things can
Getting a
go
ride
wrong.
out of each other?
Rise. I need to enunciate there. Yeah, just that could be taken in a different way altogether. Um,
I knew what you meant. I just wanted to be a bastard.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I would do the same myself. Roles were reversed. Um, why Airlock Jimmy? Airlock Connor. I mean, yeah, this is the kind of thing you can have ridiculous fun. It's probably going to be a while before we get there, but we'll get some bounties there. But yeah,
See, I
once
trust myself around airlocks. Or
yeah,
anything I can fall out of, because I will fall out of it.
yesterday I fell. What the hell is this? Huh, this is like a co-pilot's kind of chair or something. It's got a little joystick on it, an Etch-a-Sketch. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, yeah, you don't trust you. I fell out the airlock yesterday in one of the other ships, because it had a vehicle lift. I was messing around with the lift, and it went down. I was like, and while I was in kind of warp, whatever, I was like, oh, I can do that. So like then I got on it, and I said, well, can I go down with it? But I didn't realize there was actually like an effect of kind of thrust or something. So when it went down, I just got blown out the back of the ship. And that was that. I lost my ship.
Can you go get it?
No, I got it back. Yeah, you can. There's like an insurance thing, and it either takes a few hours for your ship to come back, or you can pay in-game credits to speed it up. So, I don't know why I'm running back and forth. It's probably getting annoying for anyone watching. Is there anything else I can do? No, there's a ladder there somewhere side. That's just up into the bunks, but there's one here. Yes, this is the airlock. Caution, airlock. Oh no! No!
What if you? Why airlock Jimmy? Airlock Connor? Better yet, airlock the Pelican.
You know what I'm gonna do just to make this even better? I'm going to I'm gonna do something.
Self-destruct the ship.
No. Even better. Okay, now I need to go back there. Item actions. Helmet. I'm not sure what's happening there.
Your character looks a little bit uncomfortable, but that's about it.
Yeah. It's fine. He's got a clone. He yeah. He'll be back in a minute. Brock and boring. Exactly. This is the problem when I start laughing too much at stuff. My mono brain can only focus on so much. This is taking a while.
Well, I will
Yay.
make that easier for you because I will be departing shortly to play a little more Star Wars: The Old Republic before I go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Because I wanted a sci-fi MMO, and Star Trek Online is terrible.
The fuck is happening here? Whoa.
What is happening here?
Yeah. This is amazing. It did none of this yesterday, but as soon as I stream, it does all the amazing stuff that you would want it to do in the most broken way.
Now I see. This was all a dream.
Yeah, this time it was. Okay, so I've officially lost that ship. I suppose I should probably reclaim it so it's there for the next time I'm on. But yeah, good times. Back to the apartment. Brain.exe stopped working. Yes, Fenris, exactly. How unlike me. Um, so, anyone else got like suggestions for the fuck? No, this is the same floor. God damn it. Any sci-fi suggestions, books, upcoming movies, anything like that?
Come on, chat. Do the heavy lifting. I don't know sci-fi. Do I look like a nerd? Come on.
Connor, biggest nerd, says Jimmy. Probably true.
Just flagrantly not true. If I was the biggest nerd, I'd probably know a little bit more about nerd stuff you guys like.
Methinks he doth. What's the phrase? Methinks he doth protest too much. Doth. I don't know why it's. Oh, it's not. I think it's. I don't know if it's a film or a play or if it's. Sounds kind of mock Shakespeare, but maybe it is actually Shakespeare.
It is Shakespeare. Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
There we go. God damn! I missed the tram just to make it. Just to make this whole sequence of events. Okay, I will take out a mission.
I lost to PvP. I fully automated my ship, and it's sort of working, just not very well. A Foundation TV adaptation of what?
I don't know. As an Apple, yeah. Brock and Boring. That's the Apple series. That's looking amazing. We're actually kind of.
Keep conversations and mobiglass to a reasonable level, and share space without trouble. Remember, we're all taking this journey together.
There we go. Mate's partner was actually working on some of the models for that. It's huge production. It looks really good. Whether they seem to have gone the right direction, as in kind of like, I think at least visually modernizing it but keeping the core intact. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like other things I've heard about it, it sounds like it's going to be something quite spectacular. Whether they fuck it up or not, I don't know. Because, I mean, it's old, kind of more hardcore sci-fi, so they need to keep that element in it. If they turn it on to like drama and stuff, then nah, it's going to be a load of balls. But if as long as they keep the core of it there with everything else they bring to it, yeah, fuck it. And obviously modernize some things, and then if there's shit that's kind of let's say a bit socially dated or whatever, which I don't think there was too much. There was a problem in that there weren't too many women in the original, and that wasn't Asimov's fault. That was his editor at the time, who was a bit of an asshole and didn't want any women unless they were housewives in any of the books. So until he got free of that editor with the later ones, he really didn't have that many kind of strong, or not just strong, but just that many female characters. It's kind of like they almost don't exist. It's weird when you read the first book.
Independent females? This is science fiction, not science fantasy.
No, but the thing is, Asimov was all for that. It's just like he had this absolute asshole in it. Like, you literally read the first book, and it's like women are barely mentioned. It's weird. It's like almost like the guy had an aversion to women.
And of course, Asimov was a massive nerd who couldn't stand up to the editor, who was presumably some sort of football jock.
Exactly. Because, yeah. Well, like, who knows the full story? Because everyone who's there is dead now, probably. So, right.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located
Okay,
at the space
chat. Pick a ship. Any ship.
Now, I'm going to leave you guys to it, so make sure you pick the Reclaimer. It's heavy salvage, man. Heavy salvage. It sounds like fun.
Fine. Hopefully I'll be able to find the door.
See you guys later.
Alright, take it easy, man.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their
Hangar
job
11.
is your safety.
I think that's the highest number I've had so far. Which, is a weird thing to say, but... let's go Hangar 11. Hopefully I don't fall through the floor this time.
It takes all
Yay!
of us working together to keep our corps safe and secure.
So,
And report
TIE Fighter. Yeah, there's nothing with that kind of design language in it, I don't think. I think there's one or two things in the X games that kind of look a little bit like that, and there's definitely a Battlestar Galactica looking ship in X4, one of the bigger ships. Whoa, this is a chunky boy. It looks kind of like a big mech of a thing. Wow. I guess, yeah, if it's a salvage ship, it's probably got to like grip and lift stuff, so hence the big legs, but that is very mecha looking. That is cool looking. I apologize in advance for not being able to find the door. Crap, this looks cool. Man. Yeah. So, yeah, Brock and Boring, have you read the Foundation books? Wow. Connor would have to pick the pick the one that I won't be able to find my way into. Goddamn. Okay, let's look for the obvious door or ramp. Man, this is amazing looking though. Just it's like the mechanical detail. Okay, no ladders yet. Engines. So I'm guessing it's probably something around here then. Oh, I think we got it. Whoa, leg it. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a lift. How do I call the lift down? Oh, already was down, is it? Or that just appear out of nowhere. Okay. Fine, fine. Wow, this looks like it's maybe... habitation? Wow. Okay. Salvage hold. I'm guessing a habitation deck. And... Okay, that's not what I was expecting. So I'll catch up with you now. Yeah, they're kind of like one of those ones like, yeah, people are always like, oh, you have to read them. There's some really interesting ideas. You can definitely see, you know, the influence they've had on everything else. Right, give us a minute again. Hopefully this time it'll actually allow me to get on the lift. Yeah, there's a proper tugboat. Yeah, actually, Prometheus. Yeah, yeah, it does actually look. See, that's what went wrong. Oh, what the? There we go. Okay, it's working this time. Holy crap, this is a big ship. But again, at least I figured this one out, I think. Now, hopefully I don't crash it trying to take off, because my guess is something this size is going to be pretty unwieldy. This is so cool. Gonna spend ages. Like, there's going to be dorm. Yeah, look, like literally showers. Bunks. Okay. Alright, I'm guessing that's the same the other side, isn't it? No, it's some office space. Cool. Alright, let's go find the okay. What's this? Oh. Open door. Close door. Open door. Okay, nothing up there. Galley. Actually, this does kind of look like something from Alien or Prometheus. Does have that look on the inside. Tech deck. Okay. I need to look around for some more. It's like, goddammit, all I want is to find the cockpit. So what's this? Can I activate this? Anything from here? Nope. Guess not. Guessing this is for some specialist function there. Turret access? No, don't want to go to the turrets. Bridge is down. Okay. So go down. Living in an elevator. Living it when you're going down. Oh yeah, this is definite Alien Prometheus vibes. This is so cool. Okay. Alright, so we're full on fuel and for quantum drive and hydro. Good. Um, Alright. Just remembering the key presses and that. So, comms and do. Bit of launch. Alrighty. Damn, this is, yeah. Like my frame rate is tanking down to like 15 frames a second. I love the design on this. This is kind of looks like you make like a Tachikoma from Ghost in the Shell into a ship almost. It's got that kind of look. Alright, now hopefully I don't absolutely wreck this thing. Ooh, that is cool. Just the animation there as well. Or maybe it's inverse kinematics, but the legs moving. It's very cool.
Thank you. And please visit again.
There we go. The hell? This is very unwieldy. It's actually quite difficult to get the height on it. Okay, let me just get up into orbit and then try and find a mission. Just for the last part of the stream, so there's actually something for you to look at instead of me falling through geometry or, you know, falling out of ships. Entertaining as that all is. Dramatic music. That's my incredibly slow ship. Takes off. Oop. Nope, 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 nope. Gone a little bit too high. Easy there, buddy. Damn, this thing is slow. Oh. Holy crap, so you gotta keep this. Wow. This thing is very unwieldy. What the hell is happening? What the hell? I've no notion what the hell is going on with the ship. Okay, I don't have a fuel problem. Okay, we're getting some lift. Damn, I think Connor picked like the most awkward thing to fly. This thing is literally a brick. Because I'm basically having to apply vertical thrust as well as forward just to keep this thing in the... What on earth? Okay, let's. Oh. Alright, alright, alright. Let's just. I really don't get what's going on here. I'm so confused right now. Should be getting plenty of thrust. Alright. It's just like sitting on its ass. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Ah. God damn it. Now I've got a criminal record for trespassing. Wow. Damn. Alright. The hell? I don't get what was going on with this ship at all. I'm so confused. Yes, but it is an NPC city. It's like, yeah, it's kind of it's the city I just took off from, but don't know what's going on with this thing. I can't get any thrust now. It's like dead. Okay. Can you actually go there? No. There's a lot of it is genuinely there. What on earth? This is really confusing. Why am I not getting any velocity or any thrust? Okay, I've got plenty of fuel, so...
Engines offline. Engines online.
Okay, there we go, that seemed to fix it. So the 6 cities are pretty much functioning. They have district areas, there's a tram between the airport, the spaceport and the city. There's like hotels, shops for all different kinds of stuff. Even the food you can eat. Man, I'm not getting what's going on with the thrust here. Like this should be applying vertical thrust, but it's literally just sinking. So if I apply forward, I'm getting nothing, like just tiniest amount. Maybe, do I have to level it off? I don't get this. Okay. Yes, I'm getting crime stats all over the place. this is this is all I'm blaming Connor. The hell? Like, is this just bugged out or what the hell? No. Seems it's actually settling again. But I'm just getting like 0 thrust. This is weird. Man alive, I'm not liking this. So basically this stream has been you guys repeatedly see me die and respawn at the Okay, yeah, this is silly. I can't actually get this thing off the ground. So I'm gonna quickly just respawn myself. Actions, player. I have to exit seat first. Very cool looking ship. I haven't a clue how to fly it, obviously, so I shouldn't be allowed near the controls at all. Force respawn. Okay. So, I'm gonna take a small ship and fly somewhere properly, and that'll end up the stream. Because obviously anything else I'm going to attempt is going to be doomed to failure, either through bugginess or my own ineptitude. So, so like any interesting series you guys been following? Anyone been watching The Boys? Yeah, it's not quite that bad now. Last night I had a lot better time of it. Maybe it's just that, jinxed it by streaming, Seb. But so I'm gonna classify The Boys as sci-fi just because it's not really, but it'll give us something to talk about. Anyone here enjoying it without spoilers, obviously, but anyone enjoying the second season? Netflix is away. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that coming up. Is that any good, Fenris? Yeah. So Sab didn't know to change the spawn point, respawn in the same place every time. Ship was stuck in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you can get the ships back by the insurance, which doesn't cost anything. It just takes time. So it's kind of like a time debt. Or you can pay in-game credits to speed that up. Yeah, I kind of get why they do that, but so we see some festival going on here. Yeah, but they don't really explain that stuff, It's like none of it's like, hey, go look up the guide on our website instead of like, there's no real tutorial or anything. Which, maybe again is the point, they're going for sim and they expect, but I think there should at least be something, get people on board. How is a series made by Netflix? It has actors. They act out the series. This is my objective opinion. Yeah, see, you're seeing my girlfriend teleport in and out of the scene behind. Yeah, so are you. So, small ship, no risk. We'll go somewhere. Try to to not die. Uh, let's see what date is the next. So yeah, I should be able to stream this next Monday. So next Monday I'll make it a little bit more entertaining. This is more. I'm still getting the hang of this, and when the game is not trying to kill me itself. But yes, Jimmy, I would be of a similar opinion on the boys so far. I like the first season, fantastic. Second season, I'm liking as well. Even though some people are giving out because they made some changes, but like, I think they're pretty damn good changes. It adds an interesting new dynamic. So yeah, Seb, this is obviously from the main area of the city out to the spaceport. Gonna pull up now. How about grab a ship and go?
Now arriving.
Yeah. Yeah, basically no. I get what you're saying, Jimmy. Like not like yeah. There's not too much. There's not too heavy-handed. They're not too heavy-handed with the foreshadowing. You know, there's like light little bits of foreshadowing, but it's not stupid like a lot of series nowadays where they're like, hey, you can see the setup and it's like a really cheap payoff later. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll go with the stealth bomber. I'm gonna claim that back. So it's back next time, and that one I fell out of. Is that everything? Yep. Okay. So gonna go little stealthy stealth bomber. Yeah, I mean they trust the audience to there might be some things you can figure out yourself, but they don't treat you like idiots and go, hey, guess why we're putting this thing in here? You'll never guess what's going to happen, and you already have guessed like the end of the series because of some, some bit of foreshadowing. Go hop my stealth bomber. Not have a crash, which would be nice. Yeah, I have a feeling for those bigger ships I'm just going to have to look up guides, because they don't seem to be that straightforward. There we go. Here we go.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Engines online.
Alrighty. Let's see what happens. So, if any of you guys want to join me next week on this, feel free, because as you can see, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. It's more just for the novelty of the experience, the exploring at the moment. Like Connor was saying, it'd be a bit of fun. Maybe having a few, just basically trying not to wreck each other's day while we fly a ship. Opening there. The hell? Okay, I cannot see up. Is that open at all? Damn, that's a really nasty viewing angle. Okay, looks like that's closed again. Hey! Let's try that once more.
You are clear to launch.
Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
Alright. Let's see if we can find our takeoff corridor.
Thank you.
There we go.
Please visit again.
Yeah, this is much nicer to fly. So much smoother. And I am using a mouse and keyboard, despite certain someone's protestations. Off we go. Let's get a higher angle. Oh, right. There we go. Do. Okay, pitch that up a bit, and there we go. Get some nice views there. Gonna have to learn some more of the camera controls. Why is the bomb bay open? Or is that just permanently open? No, I should be able to close that. I just drop it on the city. Whoops. No idea how that happened. Maybe it's because you tried to arrest me when I was figuring out how to handle that lumbering mecha retrieval thing, whatever it was. Alright, back inside. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I managed to twist myself around, obviously. Right, so quick selection of somewhere to go. Okay, let's... Why is it not allowing me to pick? Alright, I'll pick somewhere else. Let's go there. And weapons on this as well. Pick a destination, and then we spool up the quantum drive. Should have enough fuel for this jump. Yeah, like a lot of, this is definitely more sim-like, so you gotta watch stuff like, you have two different types of fuel and everything. So one for quantum, one for regular flight. Yeah, it does not. I don't think I can actually get up and walk around inside this one. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, not really the point. Wow, 3 frames a second. What? Back to 30. Bit worried about those Bombay doors. Let's see if I can fix that. Missiles. This definitely has me confused. Like much of this game. Let me see. Close Bombay doors, Star Citizen. Da, 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 da. What's the wow? The wow for? Yes, totally professional. I'm actually looking something up because the problem with this game is even though it's in windowed mode and full screen windowed mode, I can't scroll off screen without alt tabbing. It doesn't allow you to scroll to another screen or to move your mouse cursor to another screen. Yes, your default position is disappointed, Fenris. We know this. Apparently that's an issue with the Bombay doors. So, I guess I'm just threatening everyone with a nuclear payload. Or whatever. I'm guessing these are antimatter or quantum busters or some ridiculous technobabble. Future tech. Yeah, but I mean, look, yeah. A lot of details here. You can also, any of the screens, you can repurpose any of the screens from the menu button here. So instead of showing the shields, I can have comms, power, weapons. So you can kind of customize that on the fly as you want. Which, it's appreciated. You can kind of set things up as you want. Now this is quite a cool ship, but yeah. You want me to see me self-destruct. All right. So when we arrive here, I'll just blow it up in orbit, and then I'll respawn all the way back where I came from. In fairness, that's probably as good a way to end the stream as any other. Should be coming out of it soon. I mean, it looks beautiful, but okay, are we ready? Do you guys want to give me a countdown to self-destruct? Yeah. 30 frames per decade, yes. 301. Okay. 3, 2, 9. What? Oh god. I should have known better. I should have known better than to open my mouth. Okay. I'll just take that as I'll start it myself. 3, 2, 1. And I'm dead. Yes! That means I win, yeah? Oh, 42 frames a second on death. Grimax. Yeah, I kind of suspected I might. I just, I thought it would be like a little bit funnier. I think it was behind me, but also I died. Well, all the way back here again. Look at this. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Didn't get the camera angle. Apparently there are some recording and camera features you can access some more advanced, so I'm going to look into that for the next stream. Exactly. You have to buy like a $5,000 ship, and real money, and then you get the explosions. Yeah, I mean, look, there are missions there. There are things to do. I'll look more into that next week. Well, all I'll do is I'll do some prep beforehand, so I'll have a few goes at it. So I have an idea, and try to get straight into that at the beginning of the stream, just to show it off a bit. But at the moment, even seeing that stuff, it does seem it's they've like built the world, built the infrastructure, but it seems there's a it's impressive. It's very impressive, but I think they're gonna have to do a lot more and put a lot more stuff into it. Especially as long as things aren't fetch quests and that kind of thing, they need. Don't know how they're going to put substantial stuff, especially since they split off the single player into Squadron 42. So, that would have been a better selling point on this if it had a single player as well. Whee! Let's see if I clip through. No. The glass is safe, just the elevators aren't. Yay! Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Probably like yourselves, I have to go and do some stuff. I will catch you during the week. I think, Jimmy, we're doing our Destiny thing on Thursday. I think everyone's... Seb, you're in for that as well. Yes, my beautiful character. Got a permanent sneer on him. I don't know why. I wasn't there yesterday, but I guess the curled lip. Yeah, we got that stank face on him. I did spend a bit of time coming up with this creation, but he's pulling that stank face now, so it looks even even better. So yes, 7 and Jimmy will be doing a bit of Destiny on Thursday, but I'll see the rest of you on Monday again, I guess, and I might join some of that game, which I can't remember the name of it, the one that's on mobile and kind of whatever it is that everyone's been playing at the weekend. I can never remember the name of it. So I might join in for some of that because I did download it yesterday on Steam. Anyway, enough of that. Leave you be with the beautiful view, and you can watch the city go by. So I won't put the usual end of stream banner up. Just leave this beautiful vista. But then I'm going to alt tab now because I have to get that out to even get the music going. So that's going to mess it up. But it'll be back in a second. I promise. Anyway, catch you next time, I guess. And hopefully, you know, not crash ships, not explode ships, and yeah, we'll see, we'll see what happens. Night night.